Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are gonna go ahead and budget for my paycheck 2 because I'm just so excited to finally just get a debt snowball going. For my paycheck 1, I really didn't get one because I was like, we're so in uncertainty, and good thing I didn't because Bay hasn't gotten his employment check either, so I've been covering for something that he needed. So I'm like, okay, paycheck 2, I think there are no surprises anymore. I can do this. I just want to get a snowball going, and then I'm like, hopefully I think I'm getting paid 3 times this month. I'm like, by the 30th that check can cover everything for the beginning of the next month. So I'm so excited. I'm gonna get right into it. I haven't done my weekly check-in. I'm doing this on my own, but since I was just waiting for paycheck 2 to hit so I can hit all the categories for my first paycheck, I haven't done that. So but yeah, here we go. So here's paycheck 1. This is how some of the things went. All of this got paid, which is great, and then the only thing that was different was my birthdays ended up being like around $14, and that's because I got my grandma some beautiful flowers from Trader Joe's, and I think that was about it because my parents had their own thing with her. So there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do paycheck 2, and paycheck 2 is gonna cover my dad's birthday and the remaining bills, and hopefully a debt snowball. So I'm gonna use this washi. This is tea, and then I have paycheck 2, and then I have small washi. And if you're interested in any of the stickers I have, they will be on my shop at erikalifevlogs.com. You can also now get November stickers on Etsy, just in case, for those who've been asking for me to put them on Etsy as well, just because you like the checkout process. I will have just November on there, and then when I come out with December, I'll put them on there. But if you want to shop like all my full entire sticker collection, it will be on my shop, erikalifevlogs.com. All right, so let's get into it. Enough chatting, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop washi down. If you guys don't know, this is purely a decorative planning. This is just what I do. If you haven't checked out my budget planner and the cost behind it, I'll leave it linked over here. All right, I think you guys are good and zoomed in, so I'm gonna go and pop this down here. And we're literally on the last pages of this planner, you guys. Like, that's it. I have nothing else. This planner is gone. It's filled to the brim, and I get to move on to the next one, which unfortunately I had it start in July. I'm not sure why. But I'm just gonna go ahead and maybe uncoil it and shove those in the back for like next year. So here you go. Paycheck 2 right over here. Now this paycheck, I am under workers' comp, so this is like set in stone checks that I'm gonna keep getting until I go back to work. It might be next month, maybe. So we're gonna see about that, but for now we're gonna go ahead and lay these down, and it's only from one income source, and that is Travelers. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this here. And this was paid on the 16th, and it has to last me until the 30th of October. So there we go. Hopefully you guys can see that nice and clear. I'll close out that income portion because I haven't sold anything. I haven't sold the planner. I haven't sold anything to make extra income. I'm gonna go ahead and put some washi to break this apart, just like that. And then I'm gonna put my bills and expenses. Now my bills and expenses is gonna be fully taken care of with this paycheck. Everything for the entire month is done with. It's over. So basically after this, I can technically, once I pay everything off, I can technically close out my budget. But since I'm doing spending groceries in debit form, I don't actually have, what do you call, a set in stone transaction log for it. So I will wait until the end of the month to do that. So for the 16th, I'm gonna go ahead and do my mom's Bank of America, because I believe I put it here, but I actually didn't pay it. I don't know why. I've just been delaying that. So I'm gonna pay it for this one here. So I'm gonna put Mom's Bank of America. And that's a usual $55. And then after that, I believe we have renter's insurance. Actually, renter's insurance is not due this month, it's due next month. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete that really quickly. Next thing that I'm gonna go ahead and put is my natural gas bill. So I'm gonna put that in here. And this one is gonna be $14.16, I believe. And then after that, I have my car payment. And that one is for $167.31. And then after that is my student loans. And that is for $140 right there. And I believe that is all the bills that this paycheck has to take care of. Like, there is nothing else I think I have to take care of. But I'm gonna go ahead and flip into my monthly budget right over here. And if you haven't seen that, I'll link it up in a card as well. So taking care of my natural gas, student loan, and car payment. So that is done. And that is everything. Yeah, so that is everything that I really need to take care of for this paycheck. And I'm gonna go ahead and close this part of my budget off. I love when budgets are simple. I know, like, sometimes it might seem repetitive, but when you really look at it, our bills should be repetitive and, like, you know, natural and easy to come by, because if you have all these sporadic bills coming in every month, then you're probably adding on too much debt, or you might not be check your trends of your previous budgets and years. So that is how I tend to avoid sporadic bills coming into my paychecks without me knowing it, because I really track and go back to see how the trends of my bills work, especially with the annually and like quarterly bills, because I know for December I have one automatically yearly bill, which is my AAA, and that is like an automatically like $5,500 that I will have to plan. But it's not like something I'm caught by surprise, it's just something I know. So if you guys are having like issues with your sporadic bills, just try to go back into maybe your statements from last year, and you can see how these bills kind of pop up, and that's how you can avoid some of like the surprises. And also sinking funds are very great to keep, because you do have that extra cash. And I think my next video will be on sinking funds, because the sinking funds really did help me out this month for October. They saved literally my behind, because yeah, some of these expenses that popped up, like my car registration and my car insurance, was ridiculously high, which kind of freaked me out. But I was so glad that I was able to sell something, and also to have the funds already in my sinking funds to take care of it. Okay, so for this paycheck, I'm gonna go ahead and put groceries. Now, I said that groceries was $375 for the month. So I'm gonna go ahead and divide. So the first time I did $187.50, so I should be able to do $187.50 again, and that should equal $375. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. That should conclude the $375 for the entire month. So that's great. And then for personal spending, I know I had said I was doing $100 for the entire month, and I'm gonna go ahead and put 50 there. I did buy with that previous check a milk frother. I'm like, that I just got it in today, and I'm so happy that I did. You guys, I'm into coffee so much right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and put $50 right there. And then next I have gasoline. Gasoline had already rolled over $80, so I'm gonna just go ahead and put the same thing I did right here. So I'm gonna put gasoline. I did use 40 already, but it was for a taco stand. And I was like, you know what, we're at a gas station and the taco stand is here, whatever, that's what we're gonna deal with. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put rollover here. And then next month I will fill up this category, just so I can be back on track with the amount of cash that I like to keep for gasoline, which is around $80, especially from working from home. And then next I want to do sinking funds. Now, last paycheck I did my medical and my car maintenance. I actually didn't fill up my Christmas fund, so for this one I'm going to go ahead and do 130 because that will fill up the entire Christmas fund for the month. I didn't do it the week before because I just didn't go to the bank. So I went to the bank and I pulled out the 130 for that. Next, I have one more category that I totally forgot about, and that is spooky season, which is Halloween. So I'm gonna put spooky season right here. And that is for spooky baskets. And I'm gonna go ahead and do, I wanna say $20, but I'm gonna go ahead and put 30 because I never know what I wanna add to it. And that is everything that I need to take care of for this paycheck. My rent was taken care of for the last paycheck and I paid that. So this is everything that this paycheck has to deal with. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this one right here and call it a day. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my lines and then we can add this together and make sure that we're accounting for everything. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my expenses now. And I'm literally loving that my expenses are like almost nothing anymore. And I'm also having like this really strong urge to pay off one of my debts, which is my personal loan, because I was going over the numbers and I was seeing that if I pay off my personal loan this month, I will avoid almost a $300 payment in November, which will help dramatically. So I'm hoping with this paycheck I can really have that and I can start November without it. But we're gonna figure out how much I actually have left over. So 55 plus 14, 16 girl, plus 167, 31, plus 140. I have an expense of 376 and $47. For groceries I have 187, 50 plus 50 plus 130 plus 30. I have 397, 50. So that is not bad. And then I'm gonna go ahead down into my income and put that right here. And we're gonna break it down. I'm gonna put income and put bills and expenses and cash and savings. Right there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put the remaining. Alright, so for my income, since this is like nothing brand new, you've seen these numbers in my channel before. If you go back, like even in the beginning of January, you would know that this is my workers' comp check, and this one is for $1248.32. This is what I get paid for being on workers' comp at the moment. Something very low than what I'm used to, but it's better than nothing. So we have 376 as my bills and expenses, and then we have 397.50 for my cash that I'm gonna spend for groceries. Here we go. And then we're gonna add on how much I have left over because I really want to pay off my debt. I don't know, I have like this spark in me that's been happening for like 2 weeks now, or like a week and a half, where I really just want to pay off my personal loan. But since I have been hoarding money because of this whole pandemic, I'm really not sure if I have enough to throw money at it. So currently I'm supposed to have $474.35. to throw at my debt. Now, of course, I won't do that until I have fully done these categories. But for now, at least I know I have about, what is it, $475 to throw at my debt. Plus, I do have an additional $500 laying around to just accumulate to where I'm looking about $975. And I believe I have about $1,800 left in my personal loan. So we might get it paid off. I'm pretty sure I'll have affiliate income coming in, and that maybe just pay that entire balance off. So wish me luck. This has been my paycheck 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, you guys.